Okay, for the moment I'm just playing around, seeing how it kind of grossly fits up in there. And it's not too bad actually. The pads, or the pad mounting points that Jaguar put on this cross member come up, yeah, if I did it right, they'd come up exactly underneath these frame rails, which of course will be boxed in. I'm going to have to remove these flathead engine mount gusset thingies because they do interfere. That right now they're interfering with the engine mounts from the Jag, which will be removed, of course. But it looks reasonably decent from here. Let me pull back a little bit, give you a front shot. Track's good. Now it's in full droop, so there's a lot of toe in, so it makes it harder to find out exactly where the center line of the axle is. But the object is to line it up with this mark and notch on the frame. You can see the mark. You can't see the notch very clearly in this camera, but there is one there. And that's the center line of the old straight axle. And because it's interfering with those engine mounts, it's not sitting level, which is another issue. I don't know if you can see it there or not, but the bubbles, the quarter bubble off. But I'm not worried because this isn't really official. So the next thing to do is to remove these flathead gusset mount doom thingies and take off the engine mounts on the cross member. I'm going to have to buy from Jaguar the pads that go on the back, and I'm going to have to make a hanger for the front. I'm going to keep the rubber cross member mounts because that'll smooth out the ride. I'm not going to lose any height in it. Actually, I might overall lose about a ½ inch from the drop axle height. But once it's a full weight and the suspension comes out of full droop, I may pick that up. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick up a whole 3 inches. I mean 2.5 inches, but it could be close. And of course you have to make a shock mount that will go on the frame and somehow not torque itself out of shape when in use. But overall I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's going to plug right in eventually, more or less, with a lot of cursing and swearing. And I get rack and pinion, independent front suspension, a decent ride, and all the rest. In the meantime, I'll be cleaning up the frame, boxing it, doing all that kind of stuff. Anyway, talk to you later.